Good afternoon. Welcome to Labelexpo, and thank you for joining us here at the Nilpeter Technology Center. Today we're going to be sharing with you two brand new presses from the Nilpeter family, the all-new FA and the Panorama Digital Hybrid press on the opposite side of the booth. Both these presses ideally suited to meet the growing demand of Industry 4.0, the generation of automation. Automating our processes will allow us to work more efficiently and streamline our operations. Starting right here with the all-new FA. This platform was designed and built from the ground up to meet the ever-growing needs of the converter. Offered in 14 and 17-inch web widths and operated with Nilpeter's own clean hand technology. This press can come in multiple different levels of automation and application technologies. You can provide and build the press at your level of cost, budget, and production needs. Starting right at the heart of the new FA press is actually the base in which it sits on. This all-steel frame is a one-piece construction. The same piece of steel you see in the front is the same piece of steel you see in the back. It is a one-piece module that allows us to machine this frame all at once to hold the tightest tolerances available. This is the perfect platform to apply automation to. Now when we apply 10 print stations in line, it's basically lining up 10 units, not hundreds of pieces with the accumulation of tolerances. Nilpeter is the only manufacturer in the world that has the multiple facilities globally to manufacture this on multiple continents for our production environment. The air control satellite allows complete wireless operation for our operator. Total job save and recall functions, and can build the job recipe right to the tablet. It can be offered as a movable unit up and down the press for the operator, or handheld for operation. Total job storage and recall functions of the machine, easy to operate and easy to manage to meet the needs of today's modern operator. The job that we're showing here today is an 8-color sample. 4-color process, 3 spot colors, and an overprint varnish. Henrik is then going to do a complete job changeover where he changes the format of the gearless plate sleeves and the die. As he stops the press, the first thing that will happen is the analox roll will kick away first, allowing all the residual ink from the gearless plate sleeve to be passed along the web, so it's a clean hand plate exchange. All the mechanisms that you see allowing the plate sleeve to raise and the mechanism to lower are done through automation. Any repeatable task or predictable task that can be done by a human is now done through the automation of the machine. The QC die station, the most efficient way to change a die, and probably the fastest that you'll see at the show. One die simply slides out, the next die slides in. When that guard comes down, the automation will pick it up. It will put it in register and it will apply the pressure. No matrix change needs to be done, as that will just continue to strip with the next die. Henrik has now opened the gates to provide access to the gearless plate sleeves. Again, a gearless design. No shaft, no gears, no bearings, no bearers, no heavy hardware to maintain or manage. Very simple and easy to use. Offers an infinite variable repeat. At this level of investment in technology, why would you continue to invest in an automated machine that drives a gear? Speaking of the automation, the FA print stations are equipped with 7 motion control motors. 3 on the rotational axis, meaning the analox roll, the plate mandrel, and the chilled roll are servo driven. There's 4 more motion control motors that control all inking and impression adjustments as well as lateral adjust. That means all these settings are captured in the automation. You don't see any knobs or handles on the front of this machine. Everything is wireless control and everything is fully automated. The clean inking system, a one-piece inking design that can be taken in or out of the press with the ink in it, stored on the shelf for future runs. No ink pans, no meter rolls, no extra parts to manage or maintain. The UV unit, located properly down on the chill roll. Nilpeter does not compromise this design by using the impression roller and the chill roll as the same roll. They both have a purpose to do. We have a better viewing area for the operator, providing a better wet out of the UV ink, and more importantly, the UV is located on the center of the chill roll, applying the energy at the center of the cure point to optimize the cooling, the web temperature, the web tension, and ultimately the web registration. What Henrik has done now is he's recalled the next job through the tablet controls. As he brings the press up to speed, by the time that first label down gets to the die station, we'll be back into running sellable product. We'll probably be running a production speed of around 100 to 120 meters per minute in full production mode. So you can see from the single piece construction, fewer parts to maintain and manage, a solid rigid frame to house this automation platform, the clean hand technology of the gearless plate sleeves, the clean inking systems, and the total tablet control and operation of this press allows for single operation and all jobs to be recalled and recipeed on that tablet, engaging with the modern press operator. So Henrik, thank you very much. I'd like to ask for your flexibility too, as we now move to the other side of the booth to take a closer look at what the digital environment looks like in today's generation. Digital printing has quickly taken its place in the packaging industry. Brand owners are continuing to push the converters for more SKUs, higher quality, and faster speed to market. Digital printing is the ultimate solution to provide this, but it's also the ultimate solution to coexist with existing technologies. The platform that you see here, working together with digital, offers the ultimate in flexibility in production. The platform we're showing you today offers 4 Flexo units that are based off the new FA design, the most rigid construction available with total clean hand technology operation. The UV inkjet offers a 5-color UV inkjet, 4-color plus white, running at a 600 by 600 resolution at speeds up to 60 meters per minute. 5 very intuitive screens on this 42-inch touchscreen control. Easy to navigate through and meets the needs of today's modern operator. The FP4 unit that you see down on the converting end, the flat processing, embossing, and foil stamping system, a self-contained unit with its own servo motor in-feed and out-feed to control the intermittent web tension. The flatbed embossing provides upwards of 20 tons of embossing pressure. The foil saving and foil stamping system, a flatbed process allows us a longer dwell time with better temperature control and the optimum floral transfer. Together, the two make the most efficient and highest quality of embossing and foil stamping. Nilpeter's own semi-rotary die system, offered with a 20-inch rollout magnetic cylinder with repeat ranges from 8 to 16 inches, and most all flexible dies can be used on this system. Now what Stefan's going to show us here today is how flexible this platform really is by going from this multi-process unit to a more traditional 4-color process digital job. He will first simply stop the machine. He will disengage the Flexo stations that will not run on the next sample. He will remove the matrix from the sample. Then he will move on to change the die in the semi-rotary die station. A simple removal of the existing plate with easy top load access. The next plate will then be installed into the easy load table where the 20-inch magnetic cylinder is ready to accept it. The auto identification system on this unit will automatically pick up the format, register, and pressure from the job save and recall functions of the machine and put it into register and pressure for the next production run. Stefan now goes to the DP3 42-inch touchscreen to recall the job and queue to run the next digital sample. The DP3 can come in multiple configurations. It can come as a standalone unit with reel-to-reel production. It can come as a standalone unit with Nilpeter's own converting line with all the embellishments that you see in the booth today, or it can be offered as a complete hybrid solution that you see here sitting on the show floor. This digital inkjet system offers the absolute highest in reliability and runnability with upwards of 90% production uptime. It is the most reliable UV inkjet system on the market. Nilpeter also offers a one-stop solution program for global sales, service, support, parts, consumables, everything you need, you come to Nilpeter as your printing partner. A 100% one-stop solution. So as Henrik recalled the job and he gets the press up to a production speed of about 50 meters a minute, you've now seen a multi-process sample go to a traditional 4-color digital sample in just a couple minutes. So between the all-new FA, designed and built from the ground up to meet the ever-growing needs of the converter, offered in multiple levels of automation and application packages, to the new digital hybrid solution from Nilpeter. These are Industry 4.0 solutions with global connectivity and service to meet your production needs. We'd like to ask you to stick around the booth, talk to any of the associates in a white jacket, and see how we too can be your printing partner. We thank you for visiting us today, and we hope you have an extremely enjoyable Labelexpo adventure. Thank you very much.